Hey everyone, so before we start this video on the news of the new cards and everything like that, I'd actually like to point out that I will be on a hiatus for the next couple of weeks because I am actually going to be very busy with exams, preparation and everything like that, and it's just going to be very stressful. I have a really bad exam timetable this particular semester, and since it's also the end of semester as well, I also have a lot of assignments to catch up with. I have a few online tests to actually complete, and because of that I will be busy for the next couple of weeks. Yes, so please bear in mind that I won't be, or most likely won't be, uploading any videos at all until I finish off all my exams. So thanks for understanding, but of course let's get on with this video. So again, we have another reprint for the Revolver structure deck. Really awesome here. We have Twin Twisters. I just think it's a really nice card to give out. I mean, it's already been reprinted in the Dinosaur structure deck, I believe, but overall I don't mind it being reprinted again in the Revolver structure deck. You don't really see Twin Twisters being played anymore, but I still think it's definitely a very nifty card to actually include here. Next, we have another new card from the Legendary Duelist 5. This is called Earthbound Geoglyph, a field spell, and you could only use the third effect once per turn. So first effect, while there's a level 10 monster on the field, neither player can target this card with card effects. Also, it cannot be destroyed by card effects. Second effect, synchro monsters can be treated as a 2 tributes for your tribute summon of your Earthbound Immortal monster. And third effect, if a synchro monster is special summoned, you could add an Earthbound Immortal spell or trap card from your deck to your hand. Honestly, I think the third effect is probably the best effect here, simply because I think being able to add a spell and trap is just really nice, specifically with Earthbound Immortals. The second effect is kind of alright, but then again you have to synchro summon. But if you're going into your whole Super plays and everything like that, then I guess it's okay. The first effect is pretty crazy if you think about it, because you actually say that the card can't be targeted, so that means Cosmic Cyclone is also out of the picture, and it also can't be destroyed by card effects, meaning you're going to have to somehow banish it or send it to the graveyard, which is going to be very difficult. I can't even think on the top of my head what kind of cards could actually get rid of this, so definitely a really nice card I see here. Next, we have Evil Hero Sinister Necrom. This is a Necro Shade version of the Evil Heroes, which is definitely really cool. Level 5 Dark Fiend effect monster, 1600 attack, 1800 defense. I think this is very similar to the stats of Necro Shade for E-Heroes. This effect could only be used once per turn, so you could banish this card from your graveyard, special summon an Evil Hero from your hand or deck except itself. Very nice that you could actually summon from the deck as well. So yeah, that will definitely generate you very specific fusion materials to go into your fusions. Then we also have a Gimmick Puppet Terror Baby. This is just really insane. Loving the artwork on this. Level 4 Dark Machine effect monster, attack 500, 0 defense. When this card is normal summon, you could target Gimmick Puppet in your monster. When this card is normal summon, you could target one Gimmick Puppet monster in your graveyard except itself and special summon it in defense position. As a level 4, you're obviously going to go into your level 4 Xyz, which we went over last time. For the second effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard. For the rest of this turn, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to the activation of effects of Gimmick Puppet monsters you control. Now, Gimmick Puppet monsters have a lot of really crazy effects, being able to destroy your opponent's monsters and burn them. Several other effects as well, so seeing that you're preventing your opponent from being able to respond is definitely very nice, and you could also get away with using both effects on the same turn as well, so very much so liking this card. No restrictions whatsoever. Definitely very nice indeed. For the final card, we have another Predaplant monster here. This is a very high level one. Predaplant, I don't know, I mean Heliamorphorhynchus. Very difficult name to pronounce. Level 8 Dark Plant effect monster, 1200 attack, 2400 defense. First and second effect can only be used once per turn. If your opponent has a monster with a predator counter, you can special summon this card from your hand, so very nice to see that it's easy to bring out. Second effect, if this card is destroyed by your opponent, I assume by battle or card effect, you could target a dark monster, dragon or plant in your graveyard except itself and special summon that monster. So it's definitely a very nice card because it has a nice 2400 defense, so the fact that you just build up a wall there is definitely very nice. Of course, it kind of does have that slower effect to it. I mean, you're most likely going to be using this as a material, but then again, if you do manage to bring it out again and it gets destroyed, it's definitely very nice to bring back both your dragons and plants. I definitely like the versatility here and the flexibility of this card, being able to bring back your Starving Venom or perhaps the new boss monster that we talked about last time. But overall, these are just all the new cards that we'll be talking about here. Very interesting indeed. Tell me what you guys actually think about this. Like I said from the start of the video, if there are any new cards that are actually going to be announced, I won't be able to talk about them for the next couple of weeks, so yeah, I appreciate your patience on that. But in the meantime, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in a very long time, so yeah, take care everyone.